Hello, beesies.
That's kind of interesting. Well, hey everybody. Kind of interesting on these frames. They're building from the bottom up. Can't say I've seen that before. Most of the time they want to build from the top down, and I'm not saying that's wrong. These frames were started to be lightly drawn. And so then what we ended up with was putting this box on for room. Looking here, this is a now queen cell. Looks like I might have ripped a couple open. But do you see the white substance in there? That's royal jelly. That's what the queens get exclusively. All bees get a little bit. The queens get it exclusively, and that's what helps them develop into queens. This is very heavy with nectar. You see how shiny it is. Again, they're building from the bottom up. So I came out here today. It's been too long, honestly. It's been too long. Life gets in the way of beekeeping. I think I've told you that before. Raising your family is more important than raising bees, even though you really, really want to come out here. I'm not going to miss sports or life with the kids for checking on the bees. So I put this box on as a kind of a desperation move to buy some time with some room. You can see again, there's something really flowing now. That's a lot of nectar in there. So I don't know. We'll have to get down in here further to see if we prevented the swarm or swarms. And that will tell us what we do next. So I think I can pretty safely just pop this top box off. And set it off to the side. It's a lot of nectar. A lot of drones were in there eating the nectar. Can't blame them. They're probably getting ready to go on mating flights. This is something that you see a lot of the experienced beekeepers do. Bob Benny and all those folks. They'll look on the underneath, and that'll tell them, like here, that was a queen cell. It's now nothing. It won't be redeemed, but that queen larva is actually right in there. It's a shame, but not much you can do about it. This will be a little bit more challenging in this part of it now because they are so packed with bees. So this is maybe a little bit of a better view for you. Right here, this larva was a future queen. Unfortunate in her case that she was laid between frames as she was. There's a couple more here. So the question will be, we'll have to answer several more. Did we stop them? Did we get here in time? Maybe. Maybe not. All right. And I usually do like to work from the outside in. I don't usually like to reach across the hive to work. But this one's pretty jammed with burr and everything else. So I want to make sure I'm aware of that and careful. See what we got here. And I was going to work barehanded today. I've never done that before. Oh no. I was going to work barehanded today, and I decided not to. I'll have to see if I brought a second hive tool. Have a look. There's a born queen. Oh boy. All right, let's step one. Let's get that hive tool rescued. Never done that before. So here, try to show you again. This queen has hatched in the typical way. Chewed out through the bottom of her cell. And depending on if they read the same books as you did, she's now in the hive hardening. And again, if she read the same books as you, she went out and the original queen has left. Right? That's a natural requeening. Since I've already disturbed these frames, I'm just going to go through them and see if I can find her. There is very young larvae, which would indicate the presence of a laying queen. There's a queen cell that has since been compromised. This is a drone that it was compromised. Oh boy, there's so much to do, so much to see. I think I mentioned already, this is my second year coming out of winter with live bees, and it is a new challenge. More good brood. Nectar, backfilling the nectar. Another couple queen cells here. You see them sticking off the frame. Nice cells. We'll pull those frames. Which one was that? This one? Yeah. Beautiful queen cells. We'll pull those out, the whole frame. I brought my queen castle, or brought a queen castle. This was nectar, yeah. Okay, so nectar there. So we'll end up probably with at least those ones going into the queen castle. Heavy. These were frames that replaced the feeder. This is heavy. This one went in drawn, if I remember right. So they're filling pollen, a lot of pollen. This would be a good one to put in your castle. Too many drones on it for just put it straight in. All right, so these red frames, these were the ones that had the queen cups last time. Let's see what we have. This queen has been very hard for me to find in real life. There's those beautiful ripe queen cells, still cells. So this one will definitely go into the castle. I just got to make sure I don't take the queen. Wouldn't that be something? You could fix that if you did that. You would just have less queens than you meant to have, as they would fight or swarm. You know, you read the books and they say that queens will fight to the death. Sometimes the bees don't read that book and they swarm. A drone larva in here. But this was marked red too. It had swarm cells on it. All beautiful. Beautiful. Couple beautiful swarm cells there. Beautiful. This would be another good one for one of the chambers of the queen nuke. There's 3 good cells. Gosh, I wish I could keep them all. Probably could. I don't have the resources. Oh, I smashed that bee. Apparently. Oh, dear. This was the last red mark frame, indicating it had some queen cells. Oh, yeah. You see them? Aren't they pretty? Goodness. This one had a lot of them on there. I wish I could have a way to keep a hold of them. That bee stung my thumb. Why? Okay. Yeah, so you see those beautiful 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I will not put it in with 6. I will put it in with 2 cells. So, okay. Okay. So this is the first one. And I did not see the queen. There are 2 very nice queen cells capped. I don't see the queen again. I mean, I'm looking. There is some capped brood. So that brood will emerge and be the stock for the helping. So we're going to put that dead center. This next frame, I did not see the queen on again. It is full of food, pollen and nectar. And bees, as you could see. Very full of bees. So we're going to drop them in. A lot of drones, but we're not going to worry too much about that. A lot of the work now has been done on these, right? So the worker bees have capped and fed. Okay, this was another good frame of brood. A lot of brood on there. And we'll go get a queen cell. They had all the queen cells on it. The half a dozen cells there. I changed my mind. I'm going to leave it. Hey, what's the worst thing that can happen? You got nothing in these bees except for time, a little bit of time. Warmed. All right, so here. Pull them a frame of food. On that one, this is food, but I shook a lot of the drones out. They're not going to be useful to the colony. And then in each one, we'll put a fresh new frame. That should leave us enough. Who's green? Green. Who's middle? Pink. Pink is edge. That leaves yellow in the middle. Okay. Or they're getting tuned up. Really tuned up. Smoked myself. That leaves us with 3 frames in the original parent. Of course, we'll want to replace them. And I did bring several new undrawns. Okay, so we have the colony split. We left the parent. We have ripe queen cells in each of the green, the yellow, and the pink. We should be seeing hatching soon. And assuming a hatch, we can wait about 2 weeks, and then we can expect to see proof of success or failure on the mating flight or flights. These are for sugar. Even though I gave them frames of food, I probably will give them sugar here in a little while. Not today. But that'll be important as their colony that they have there in there today is what they have to go on. I did leave some queen cells in the parent colony. I'm assuming they swarmed and I lost them. It's unfortunate, but like I said, this second winter beekeeping stuff is hard. So I hope that helped you. Or if it didn't help you, I hope it entertained you. But I do hope you found it useful. Thank you for watching. Please comment, like, share, and subscribe.